made a crib, chopping bags all on the floor. Never seen it twice, but
And in the locker room, each guy has been going. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And the basket by Curry. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this straight, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Three-pointer, Butler, rebounded by Vucevic.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Buzelis. Down low, here's Dosunmu. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Outside, White. Shoots the 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Buzelis, no one around him. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
On its way from Curry for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 8.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So for the Bulls, Okoro, he's checked in for Dosunmu, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Trey Jones. Healed outside. Golden State moving the ball around. A nice shot by Moody.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bulls trail by 3. Outside, White. Takes it inside, and it's good. 2 points. He's got 5.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside, White. Pocket 6. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Milton with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Healed outside. And Curry has it in the corner. A 3. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Kevin Huerter is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Now here's Hield. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Can't hit from the corner. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Huerter. And the Bulls with another miss.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Hield from outside. Traps in the tray. Hield's got 9.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Isaac Okoro. And Jones subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Then for the Warriors, Spencer's checked in, and it's Seth Curry in for Moses Moody. Back to Giddey. Shoots over Melton. They need this. And Vucevic with the layup. He has 6.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vooch does.
RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, but team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Pass to Buzelis. Puts up a 3. Here's Jones. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah. You think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Giddey surveying the D. Vucevic, and that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Curry. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Back to Jones. His three-pointers off the mark. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's Spencer, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. The shot by Curry, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, Vuce will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
Outside, Green. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Jones. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's 17 points for Vucevic.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Jones kicks to Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Bulls moving the ball around. Inside. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosumu's got 6.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Takes the 3, sinks the triple.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And you gotta like watching Buzelis break down the defense, just taking what they give him.
From downtown, and another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Chalk up 2 there.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
To the wing on the left. Here's Spencer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. Outside White. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. White, a screen on Curry. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Majemski on the wing. Outside Curry. Fires from way outside. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Smith. Josh Giddey is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Dosumu comes in for Isaac Okoro. White, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Different look here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Green comes in for Moses Moody. Majemski, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Stephen Curry in for DeAnthony Melton. Buzelis, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Majemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Curry's checked in for Brandon Majemski. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Vucevic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 25 points for Vucevic.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And Curry has it in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Butler kicks to Curry. This one for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, Curry's got it stuck on automatic. He's led the league in three-point percentage before. When he is hot, it's hard to slow him down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
It's Curry outside, and the Warriors, another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
You knew Curry wanted that chance to come back with a triple of his own.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's the Warriors' ball. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. So for the Bulls, Smith checked in for Buzelis. Okoro comes in for Dosunmu. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Kobe White. Different look here for the Warriors. Quinton Post is checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. And Post gets it to go.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Vucevic with the bucket.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Okoro wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. And a deep three from Curry. Misses there. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player.